Hi folks, here's an update on my buddy build with Charlie Mack. We're building the Avro 1911 biplane. It's in 1/48 scale. I have assembled the main part of the fuselage. There's just a couple of pieces. Not going to be able to do anything more on that for a while, as the front part is painted with oil paint. That'll probably take 4 or 5 days to dry. I have put in the engine, or dry fitted the engine. I will be weathering the fabric part of the fuselage, that in pale doped linen, but that'll come way near the end of the build. I've put the wings together and they are primed in white. They will eventually be in the same shade, the clear doped linen, but I have to mask off all of the ribs and drill holes for the rigging before I paint it clear doped linen. I decided to add a little color to my build, and I have a lot of French Racing Blue spray paint, Tamiya spray paint for some reason. So the rudder is going to be, or is, French Racing Blue, as are indeed the wheel covers, fabric wheel covers. The wheels will eventually be light gray after I mask off the wheels inside. I mean, the tires will be light gray. So that will be coming. I have painted the prop. That started out with primer, white primer. Then, no, it was, white primer. Then I added pink primer. Then I shot it with camel yellow to get the color tone I wanted. And yellow covers well, or pretty well, if it's applied over pink primer. And then I streaked it with oil paint, brown wash oil paint from Abteilung 502. I've got 2 pilot figures here. I'm only going to use one of them. Probably the stock pilot figure, because he fits in the cockpit, whereas I would have to chop off this aftermarket pilot who's posed here. I may use him just leaning or sitting on the back of the aircraft. I did put on an aftermarket head for the, including also for the pilot on the left. It's a much better sculpt. So those are assembled and zenithal primed. They'll go on, get painted at some point near the end and inserted. And all of the spars, struts, etc. are now painted, drying. Not too much more assembly can go on, because it's going to be wing work will be next, because most of this stuff, the landing gear and all the struts, really go on after the wings, and the wings have to attach to the fuselage, the lower wing, and I'm not doing any of that until this oil paint dries. So basically some tedious work in terms of finishing up the upper and lower wing in terms of finish, with masking, rib highlighting, getting it in its final color, and then all the holes, of course, for the rigging line. That's what's going on. Fun build. 54, 55 pieces. They seem pretty nice. We'll see how it all fits together. I think the real test will probably be the skids and the landing gear. That's my feeling right at the moment. Thanks for watching.